Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the impeachment process of Rigathi Gachagwa, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And the Bomas of Kenya has come to be the center of this discussion. Though we know the public participation is across the country. In every county, there is this event going on. But there is something that the state has been trying to hide out, especially at the activities going on at the Bomas of Kenya. And Morara Kebaso is one person that this regime is much worried about. I had shared a video on how he has been mishandled by, some goons in that event who seems to have been well paid to execute that. But there's a video here when Morara Kebaso arrived at Bomas of Kenya, and no one from the government side would want Kenyans to see this. Actually, this is how Morara Kebaso was received at the Bomas. Now, after this, the discussion has been going on at the Bomas, and the issue is that Morara Kebaso was denied a microphone. Kebaso is speaking for many Kenyans through his civic education, and many were waiting to hear his statement in such a forum. But he was denied an opportunity to speak. So he demanded to address the people, but he wasn't given a microphone. Above all, we have heard the people at Bomas of Kenya chanting, Ruto must go. That's the position. And Morara Kebaso was there. After all this, I think that's when they got angry and they were manhandled at the end. So, to the shock of one William Samoei Ruto, he planned to impeach Rigathi Gachagwa. But what people are saying that Ruto must go. Gachagwa is not mentioned in this. They want Ruto to go. There are about two questions that I have seen Kenyans asking. Number one, why do you block Morara Kebaso from addressing people? Number two, why are people chanting Ruto must go at an event organized to chase Rigathi Gachagwa from office? Those are the two questions that we want to try and answer on this Punchline. But before we go deeper into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, first of all, on the issue of Murara Kebaso, I think if you've been carefully following this event, you will realize that there is one Mark Ore who was given a microphone to address, and for about 1.5 minutes, he addressed the people. And for him, he called out Gachagwa for an impeachment. Simply, he is tribal. They don't want a tribalist leader. I agree. But the anger among Kenyans is about Mark Ore failing to mention William Samoei Ruto when it comes to tribalism. The biggest tribalist in this government is William Ruto, because Ruto has been executing that. Yeye anafanya appointment that look tribal. Gachagwa ni mdomo anapiga and is also tribal. So, for Mark Ore to speak for many Kenyans, he should have said Gachagwa must go, and again Ruto should also go. Because removing Gachagwa is not solving the problem. The root cause of the problem is Ruto. Then Gachagwa should follow him because they are together, one package. Hakusema hivyo. So I look at this thing, when you deny Murara Kebaso a microphone, but you hand over the same microphone to Mark Ore, it means you are trying to elevate Mark Ore to try and outshine Murara Kebaso. Murara Kebaso is now a serious politician, a man who is now, he started as civic education activist. Now they are registering a political party. He will be a party leader and a politician for that matter. Mark Ore was compromised. By the time I saw him meeting Silvana Sosoro, shaking hands, having light movement, many concluded that he has been compromised. And indeed, they were right, because now we can see. Anyone who mentioned Gachagwa without mentioning William Ruto is not truthful. You must mention Gachagwa and William Ruto in one sentence. These two are the same. And one is the worst, William Samoei Ruto. So for Murara, it was clear when he was coming from his home. From his office, he was clear that Gachagwa must go. He should be impeached. But again, if Gachagwa is worse, Ruto is 10 times worse, if not 100 times than Gachagwa. So the two must go. Yani shingo yezi kuwa mbaya na kichwa ikuwe mzuri, yote ni mbaya, yende yote. That was his position and the position of majority of Kenyans. Indeed, this has been reflected at Bomas of Kenya. Why are people saying that Ruto must go? It was a time, those who are pushing for this impeachment, to hear people chanting the same thing at Bomas and across the country without William Ruto's name, but mentioning Gachagwa must go. A U-turn is here. It is not Gachagwa must go, it is Ruto must go. Because even if Gachagwa will leave and Ruto is still there, that's our problem. Ruto is the problem. He must go. So in this impeachment, it is backfiring. More fire at Bomas of Kenya. It is flopping on Ruto's face. He has been slapped in the face with a rotten egg because the discussion is about Ruto. Kenyans have been failed so much by Ruto. So when you talk about any impeachment, the first thing that comes to their mind, it is Ruto. The other ones will follow. But it starts with Ruto. That's why they are very clear, Ruto must go. The biggest problem, people have identified their problem. The most lying president a man who gives false promises, a man who don't deliver with a huge budget, spending 1 year budget in 6 months' time, asking for supplementary budget, over taxation, so many things. People are tired. Businesses have died. Investors are walking out. Kenyans are losing jobs. In every time when a man take over, or a woman, a leadership of as a president, you expect to increase employment and other things. For Ruto, it is opposite. People are losing jobs rather than employing more. He promised 1 million jobs per year. We are losing hundreds of thousands of jobs per year. People are tired. They're saying Ruto must go. The same ground that are impeaching Gachagwa is the same ground Kenyans are standing on to demand Ruto must go. I don't know those who are collecting these signatures. What will they tell the people after the public participation? Because what I have seen largely is that people are saying Ruto must go. Gachagwa should go, but again they are saying Ruto must go. So, wataweka impeachment ikuwe aje to satisfy the public demand. The Constitution gave power to the people. That is why you have to have a public participation. People to give you their views. Now they are giving their views. Ruto must go. I think Ruto is in trouble. He initiated the impeachment of Gachagwa. Now Kenyans are telling him to go together with this deputy Gachagwa. That is it. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.